Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would like to read on Roger Stone. Is Trump going to get away with commuting Roger Stone's sentence? It is terrible. It smells so fishy and corrupt. It's just awful, just awful. And it's definitely giving the message to anybody who would inform on Trump. I will reward you if you keep your secrets, if you keep my secrets. And it's definitely sending the message to Cohen, who went back to jail. If you turn on me, yeah, there's no reward. You're not even going to get the reward of COVID that so many people in the prisons have gotten to be released and to serve at home. So it's interesting, isn't it? So everybody's kind of wondering, the Democrats aren't even using the word impeachment. They've done that already. They're saying he's got to get voted out in November. And Senate Republicans are just acting like, what? There's nothing going on here. I mean, there's been a couple that have spoken out against this. It is horrible, though. I mean, it's really... And I know I'm talking to like-minded people mostly here, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, horribly corrupt. So does he get away with it? Also, in the middle of all this, we have Mueller coming forward and saying, thank God the conviction still stands and he's not pardoned because he is guilty, and defending the Mueller probe. Yeah. And we have Lindsey Graham saying, going to call Mueller in to testify before Senate Judiciary Committee about the origins of the Mueller probe and, how unfair or unwarranted. They want a theater. They want some theater to try to get Trump reelected. How's all this going to go? Okay, first of all, Roger Stone. What is in the future for him? The Wheel of Fortune is still hanging right over him in the heart of the matter. So in other words, fate is not done with him yet. Challenge is 3 of Wands. This is coming for him. I mean, you reap what you sow kind of thing. So he's still going to feel like he has to watch and wait. There's going to be talk of somehow reversing this perhaps. Oh, so then he doesn't get to completely relax, although he's happy right now. Okay, underneath it all, and I don't know that they can, but there are things that happen that are surprising sometimes. 9 of Swords. Oh, no, he is actually worried already. He is worrying in his subconscious because he knows there could be consequences that still come to him. Very interesting. I feel like he could get sued. In the past, we have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, so he has felt embattled. He, in the public eye, he tries to put on this brash, showy kind of presentation, but no, he's actually quite worried and he's quite embattled. Above it all, we have the Death card. Well, the end of worrying about prison right now. That's an end, yes. What's the clarifier for that one? I'm just kind of interested. The Knight of Cups. Good news, good message. So yes, it was the end of his fears about going to prison right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he's going to prison for that, but I feel like he could get sued. I feel like there's something. Okay. In the immediate future, we have the Moon. Secrets, it's murky. Things going on behind the scenes that even he doesn't know. So he is not feeling all that secure. Root of the matter, we have the new beginning, the Fool card. Okay, but it is the Fool card, so you never know. 10 of Cups. The Republicans have backed him, are backing him. That's in the environmental factors position. Outcome, we have the 8 of Coins. So with the 8 of Coins, he's learning. He's the apprentice. He's much diminished in power and influence. He owes Trump now. So, and we know it's not good to be Trump's lackey, because Trump tends to turn on you. Interesting. Oh, so he's got to keep that guy happy right now. He's got to grovel. He's got to be appreciative. He's got to. And I feel like Roger Stone's energy does not like that at all, because he thinks he's much smarter than Trump. Well, I mean, that wouldn't be unusual, but he really, really, really thinks he's much smarter than Trump. Okay, so he's not going to like that so well. Okay, clarifier is the judgment card. He gets a lot of judgment. He's going to find out that socially he's not so well accepted. He's going to feel it. He's going to feel it. I don't care what anyone says. We are all connected. And when there is a lot of negative judgment on you from other human beings, I think people feel that. I think they do. And that could be judgment also, like there's a judgment against him. And we have the 7 coins. So it leaves him feeling like he's not in the clear yet. He's not secure yet. But look at those workers in the outcome, right? I mean, his power is much diminished. He's not recognized as any kind of expert. He's recognized as a liability who doesn't know how to operate in politics. So he's come down a lot of rungs. He thought he'd risen back up, but somehow this is not. It's not good for him. Okay. So anyway, Roger Stone, it's a mixed bag for him. His problems are certainly not over. What about Trump? Does he get away with this? Does Trump... I'm going to take this back and we'll use this deck. And I don't know that I'll put them up. But is Trump going to get away with this? What's going on with that? We have the Page of Wands. He picked it up kind of impulsively. He didn't really have well, we're not too surprised. He didn't really have a plan. He really did pardon him to keep him from divulging secrets, to keep him from getting Trump in trouble. I mean, he really did. So there wasn't much planning. There wasn't even much direction. Okay. 7, we have the sun. The sun. And I am taking that today to mean this era, the summer, the bright light of the sun shining upon him, and it's like merciless. It's like, yeah, I don't feel like that's a good card for him. No, I feel like there was some relief, but he didn't think it all out, and now he'll deal with the consequences of that. Investigations. The World. Oh, the World. Oh. Well, I don't know. Has there already been some condemnation of this from other countries, or even like the U.S. losing its standing or being judged, given a ding on its status as a democracy? I don't know if this would be by the UN. There is something. There is something. There's some condemnation that comes from sort of an international body. That's not good. Okay, because this is how dictators operate. This is how corrupt leaders of so-called democracies operate. This is really concerning to some people. I mean, in the U.S., we get jaded. We've had so many awful scandals and attacks on democracy and so much corruption in the White House that we're just like, oh my gosh, just stop it now. Is it November yet? Is it election day yet? That's where we're at. But yeah, this means something different to international like ethics or international boards. All right, we have the 9 of coins. Well, he feels like he's sitting pretty for a while, so it doesn't bite him yet. We have the 6 of coins, again, a quid pro quo. It's another quid pro quo. It bites him later. It bites him later. This comes back at him huge. And it may be when he's out of office. It comes back at him big time. I just see so many lawsuits. I see so many lawsuits. Right. And investigations. Yeah, this comes at him. Oh, and the things Roger Stone was keeping secret, I just heard will come out. Huh. Guys, I feel like Roger Stone himself, when Trump is out of office and a disgrace and a pathetic figure, Roger Stone himself will share that information. And he'll make money off of it. And he'll get spotlight off of it. My gosh. Wow. He becomes more and more of a caricature, like a 70s Batman bad guy. He becomes more and more of that. But he kind of, in a perverse sort of way, enjoys it, Roger Stone does. So this isn't, no, Trump does not get away with it. He does not get away with it. It may seem like it in the short term. He got that 9 of coins sitting pretty, It may seem like that in the short term. Okay, now I wanted to ask about Mueller. So is he going to go before the Senate Judiciary Committee? And how will that go if he does? First, is he going to do it? I guess there's no guarantee he's going to do that. Well, we have but he is very honorable. And if there's a subpoena, he's going to take that seriously. I feel like he's going to try to get out of it or try to delay it, but it will be in an entirely legitimate way, by the book. He would not just refuse it. Yeah, like he'll plead this very valid excuse or reason, like he'll appeal the subpoena or something like that. I don't know. See, I'm not trained in the law, but I feel like that's he's going to do it by the book. But then we have Trump, we have the 9 of coins, and we have the 4 of cups. So Trump is all on him about this, lots of tweeting then about Mueller. And if Mueller does try to delay appearing, that would be, Trump will tweet and tweet and tweet and, he won't accept it. Does he ultimately go in front of the Judiciary Committee? I right away here, yes, but by then the climate has changed. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. He looks good to the Judiciary Committee. We have the Empress. There's the possibility that the Republicans would not get the specific kind of theater that they would want. 2 of Swords, because the Democrats will have a plan for the questions, the Republicans will have a plan for the questions. And I think Mueller ends up looking more credible when he does answer those questions. He ends up making a terrific impression. He's more prepared. Remember, when he came and gave testimony before, he seemed hesitant sometimes, but I think there will be much greater strength in his testimony if he comes again. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, and I don't think it necessarily benefits the Republicans. I clearly feel it benefits Mueller, for sure, for his reputation, his standing. Whether it benefits the Dems more than the Republicans on Election Day, that I'm not sure about. People, they hear things through their own filters. But it is not a win for Republicans like they think it's going to be. There are many Republican voters who are very jaded about the conspiracy theories, and they would recognize this as another attempt to make some scandal up, essentially. So I don't think it goes that well for them at all. Anything else about that spirit? 4 of coins. Yeah, Mueller hangs on to his security. He hangs on to his reputation. It's good. All right. Well, I thank you all so much. Thank you for following things as well. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.